Let's do it. Oh. Oh, it is Jazz. What? No way! I never would have guessed it. My mind is blown. My mind is blown. Okay. All right, man. I'm happy. Jazz is a fun cover athlete. I need to see the cover, though. I need to see the cover, though. The cover could be a little cooler. The cover could be a little cooler. I'm not gonna lie. What do you guys think? This is the cover photo. Pre-order on February 6th. So we aren't gonna see it for another week. Thoughts? Are we happy? Like, it's not an in-game shot, but I think that's okay. You know, it's cool. No, let me stop playing. It is cool. If you guys are okay with skipping that. Okay, here we go. Officially, this is what we're looking at. Here's the game covers. Xbox X. God damn it. It is Mr. Jism, man. It is Mr. Jism. So it's going to be on Switch. It's on both last and current gen for PlayStation and Xbox. Pre-order stuff is going live on February 6th. So a week from now, we'll hear that. My guess is we won't get a Legend Edition cover, but they might talk about it. I don't know. The cover's cool, on second thought. I like the cover. It's artsy. It's creative. It's tropic cool. You know what I mean? So I'm alright with that. And it's available on the 28th. I got it right, bitch. Oh, fuck. I have Steam emulating from my fingertips right now. Available on March 28th. So, early access should be going live on the 24th. Do I have inside information? Do I work for SDS? Yes, I do. Okay, so the 28th of March is when the game comes out. That is about 2 months from now. About exactly 2 months. We should be seeing a live stream schedule where they'll talk about the new features. The two guarantees, I can't see any possible way that we don't see Designated Hitter and Diamond Dynasty. It is the only mode in the fucking game that does not have Designated Hitter as an option. So surely they will flip a switch. They will press a button and, you know, be able to say new feature. Surely, right? Co-op, having its own program, and hopefully the ability to play versus friends on co-op too. I would be a big fan of that if it is introduced, but we will see, of course. Yeah, those are like a couple guarantees. Again, from talks that I've had with devs over there, I get the idea that this has been cooking in the oven for a long time, and hopefully, you know, it's going to mean we're in for a big one. That we're going to have some innovation. How don't you do Julio after the first season? So, again, the other thing is, I imagine Jazz was picked probably when they did the interview. Which, that was what? Before the All-Star game? So, at the time Jazz was picked, he was an All-Star starter. And, you know, they brought him in for the interview. There was a little controversy whether or not he should have went diamond due to some of his hitting splits. But he got there, and I imagine that's kind of when they picked him to be the next cover athlete. So, long time coming. This wasn't exactly too much of a surprise, you know, like Chris Hansen coming out of the coat closet, you know, asking you for a slice of pizza. Not a huge shock, but something that is cool, you know. Is it going to prevent game sales because Jazz is on the cover and his OPS or his F-WAR isn't that high? I don't think so. His X-Grit is through the goddamn roof. So whether or not he deserves it, you can, I guess, debate a wall. He wouldn't have been my number one choice. I would have went, first off, I really wish, speaking of 3 quadrants of the screen here, I would have loved to see Jazz, Julio, Juan Soto. 3 budding young stars, both from different areas, you know, of the country, you know. Padres in, you know, the Pacific Southwest on that horrific Pacific time. I swear, man, the one downside of every MLB team having to play each other is how many times the Twins are going to start at 9 o'clock at night. So God help me if you don't want to stay up until 1:30 in the morning to see the conclusion of that shit. So I would have picked Soto, Jazz, and Julio. But hey, maybe this, you know, this is new life. Maybe Miami baseball is on the upswing. They just might get more than 5,000 people in the seats this year. All they got to do, just start advertising, you know, plant somebody in the crowd like they did in Oakland. I'm half convinced the A's ticket sales were so low that they staged somebody having sex, a girl giving a guy a blowjob at the top of the, you know, upper decks, the nosebleed seats. Conspiracy theory or not, I got my tinfoil hat on. I think that is true. They knew ticket sales were low, so hey, get the brothel community amongst the baseball crowd. So, as many people have pointed out here, let me show you. Right here. This, for a lot of people, is all you're ever going to see of the cover athlete. It isn't that big of a deal. I mean, you know, he'll be on the icon when you click it. If you can survive him being the icon of the game that you click on, you know, it'll be just fine. I can't see a reason to get bent out of shape about it. But yeah, you know, there are other options, but I'm perfectly fine with Jazz. You know, fun, exciting young player. Plays in a highly populated part of the country. Just nobody cares because I don't know about you, but the first thing when I'm in Miami, Florida that I want to do isn't go watch a mediocre 70-win baseball team in a dome, in a roof stadium. It's like, do I want to enjoy the sun or do I want to sit and watch this team get, you know, clobbered by the Braves or the Phillies or somebody else, unless Sandy Alcantara's pitching, of course. Then you're in for a treat. But if it's one of the other 4 days, you know, I think the answer is pretty clear. This as well. So yeah, March 28th the game comes out. Jazz Chisholm's on the cover. Pre-order stuff comes out on the 6th, which I believe is on Tuesday of next week. Nope, I'm an idiot. It's on Monday. Oh well, that's, you know, that's why we don't do this. Well, that's why we are live, right? So we're gonna hear the pre-order bonuses. I don't know if there's gonna be a different cover for the Legend Edition, like if they're gonna have Derek Jeter, he's gonna be on there. Unlikely. Don't get your hopes up, because I don't think it's gonna happen. Again, if you set your expectations low, you can't possibly be burned. You know, words to live by there, but that sounds a little bleak, right? And have some expectations. Don't just go thinking, you know, nothing good is going to happen to you. Anyway, that's a different topic for a different channel. But yeah, you know, Jazz on the cover, pretty cool. We will hear more. We should get the developer live stream in, I don't know, maybe on the 6th as well, and then also hear about the beta, the tech test, when that's going to be. So yeah, a lot of videos coming on the channel soon. We're going to have my overarching Diamond Dynasty, what the blueprint, really, in a few days. So make sure and stay tuned for that one. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. That guys out. Yeet.